Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be showing y'all the Canon FL 58mm f1.2. This lens is either completely uncoated or it has very light coating. It is a radioactive thorium glass lens. This is an FL mount for Canon. It is forwards compatible with the FD mount. So if you have a FD film camera or FD adapter, this will work with it. I'm shooting on a Fujifilm X-T4. I am using a Metabones FD speed booster, so this will be the same look you're going to get on full frame. And also, I am going to be shooting all this at f1.2. You buy an f1.2 lens to shoot at f1.2, so that's what I'm going to be showing you. And all the shots out here on the park at Tyler State Park are going to be using my Fuji C200 film simulation. Fuji C200 film simulation. I'm having trouble speaking. And that will include a little bit of grain and stuff. And then at the end, I'll add some photos that are taken on my Standard Plus simulation, which has no grain, and that's more of a clean digital look. This is, again, mildly radioactive, but this has the swirl of a Helios lens, the 44s and the 40s, but it's way sharper. It's f1.2 instead of a f2 or a f1.8. And it's just a much better looking image. You're gonna have a little bit of golden tones. All right, let's go out and start shooting with this vintage 58 1.2. This lens is a classic example of a classic lens. It has little to no coatings, it's radioactive, it's swirly, it has an excellent bloom on your highlights, it gives a golden tone to the entire image. But what this has in benefit to it over most other swirly lenses like the Helios and other cheap lenses is that this controls chromatic aberration very well. And the sharpness on this is far superior to the Helios, and even more important, the quality control was high for Canon, so there's not this wild variance in good to bad Helios lenses. If you're a Helios collector, or if you ever had a Helios, it's like rolling the dice every time you get one of those things, versus on this, as long as it's a nice unscratched, unmildewed, unfungused copy, then they're all going to be performing almost identically across the board. So you don't have to be as skittish about buying one of these as you do with the Helios. So the focus throw on this is super buttery smooth and consistent, about 180 degree focus throw. The highlights again are nice and bloomy. If it's in the shadow, it's not very bloomy, it's nice and sharp and crisp. And I will tell you that the lens flaring is ridiculous. So you can use that to your benefit, or it could be to your disadvantage. You just have to take that into consideration. If you want a super bloomy, sexy, golden, highlights and lens flares, this is the lens for you. If you want that old school cinematic look, or even new school cinematic artistic look, this will give that to you, and it'll do it anywhere from 2.8 and up. Certain scenarios it'll do it from even lower apertures or higher apertures, but especially when it's wide open, the lens flares are just crazy, and they're really nice. So I'm going to finish this off with a few more photos, just in kind of like a slideshow format of what I've done with this lens on some of my more professional stuff like the automotive side. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Please like it if you liked it, subscribe to stay on top of all my new content, and stick around for the rest of this video. Y'all have a great day.